Thank you. Mr. Vice President, Excellencies, distinguished panelists, colleagues, I'm pleased to open this important annual discussion on technical cooperation in support of national human rights institutions and national mechanisms for implementation, reporting, and follow-up. The technical cooperation and capacity building program of the office span a range of areas from sustainable development to principled business practices, environmental justice, and human conditions in place of detention. All these programs have in common the fundamental goal of providing carefully targeted assistance to states on the ground to facilitate the authorities' protection and fulfillment of human rights in the daily lives of their people. This targeted, practical, and cooperative fieldwork brings immediate and long-term benefit to people everywhere. It is essential to the protection and advancement of human rights around the world and a key component of our support to the establishment of accessible and effective national human rights mechanisms. National human rights institutions and national mechanisms for implementation, reporting, and follow-up both play a frontline role in the respect, protection, and fulfillment of human rights at the grassroots level. Their role, however, are distinct. National human rights institutions, or NHRIs, should comply fully with the standard of independence and credibility enshrined in the Paris Principle and serve as a human rights watchdog. National mechanisms for implementation, reporting, and follow-up, or NMRF, are governmental structures embedded within the civil services with the aim of ensuring implementation of all international human rights recommendations. These two bodies need to remain distinct, but they are complementary. Together, they form a robust national architecture for human rights protection. When compliant with the Paris Principle, national human rights institutions bring independence, accountability, public trust, and a space for right holders to be heard. National mechanism for implementation, reporting, and follow-up delivers coordination, continuity, and coherence in their action as duty bearers. When they work in synergy, national human rights institutions and national mechanisms for implementation, reporting, and follow-up strengthen each other's impact. Our technical cooperation aims to foster this complementarity by supporting the interaction of both bodies, clarifying roles, and building bridges where needed. Technical cooperation also needs to be demand-driven, rooted in local realities, and inclusive, particularly of people in vulnerable situations. Excellencies, last year the Office supported the establishment or strengthening of national human rights institutions in 18 countries, contributing to a global total of 89 national human rights institutions with A status compared to 78 in 2018. We also provided technical assistance to national mechanisms for implementation, reporting, and follow-up in over 30 countries, including through digital human rights tracking tool and support to reporting to treaty bodies. For instance, in North Macedonia, our support strengthened the capacity and engagement of the National Human Rights Institution on environmental justice, particularly with respect to the public's right to information and meaningful participation by civil society in decision-making. In the Pacific, our regional office supported the establishment of a regional national mechanism for implementation, reporting, and follow-up platform, enabling small island states to pool resources and share good practices. In Morocco, our work with the National Mechanism for Implementation, Reporting, and Follow-up has boosted implementation of the Convention Against Torture. In addition, our joint advocacy work has spurred greater understanding across the MENA region of the optional protocol on the abolition of torture and the work of the subcommittee on the prevention of torture. This has led to steps toward ratification of the OPCAT, notably in Iraq. In the Republic of Korea, we assisted the National Human Rights Institution and the National Mechanism for Implementation, Reporting and Follow-up to set up a joint monitoring framework that has improved follow-up on UPR recommendations. In recent years, our office has also concentrated on enhancing the capacity of national human rights institutions in Central Asia to engage with human rights mechanisms. As a result of our collaboration, national human rights institutions from Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan have submitted alternative reports, including several cases that mark their first ever submissions. They have also provided oral briefing to treaty bodies regarding the human rights situation in their respective country. We also partner with NANRI, which is the network of African national human rights institutions, to facilitate peer-to-peer learning on working with national mechanism for reporting, implementation, and follow-up. Excellencies, our many years of engagement with these fundamental institutions leads me to urge states to invest in human rights by strengthening national human rights framework, including through sustainable funding and capacity building. This should include support for institutional development, targeted assistance for joint initiative, and regional and cross-regional peer learning. I also encourage states and global partners to promote structured, collaborative interaction between national human rights institutions and national mechanisms for implementation, reporting, and follow-up. This can be done through joint training, collaboration on data systems, and inclusive national human rights action plan. Mr. Vice President, to uphold human rights and ensure that they become anchored in people's life everywhere requires work that is grounded in people's experiences. It takes deep knowledge and tireless advocacy that is local and national, as well as regional and global. I take the opportunity of this discussion to reaffirm the strong commitment of OHCHR to assisting the work of principled, effective, and interconnected national human rights systems. Our technical cooperation is not just about strengthening sustainable capacity, it's about accompanying transformation, enabling states to meet their obligation, and empowering people to claim their rights. I thank you.